Hello and welcome back to Centrelink Stories. Unfortunately, my troubles with r/Centrelink are still ongoing. I know they're going to be watching this and I only have two things left to say to r/Centrelink. 1. You should have just left me alone. 2. The more you try to harass me, the deeper of a hole you're digging for yourselves. That being said, it appears that what's actually happened is that for some reason r/Centrelink has taken issue with me, and I believe it's just simply gatekeeping behavior. I.e., you can't have a Centrelink subreddit because we want to control all things Centrelink on Reddit. r/Centrelink_stories was reinstated for about 5 minutes before it was suddenly banned again, which I find to be very odd and very unusual, so I filed another appeal and requested Reddit to investigate. My suspicion is that I was banned from r/Centrelink in order to ban r/Centrelink_stories, which would be where all of the false accusations come into it and them trying to spin a narrative, which falls apart if you look at my comment and post history on my profile. I've come to this conclusion because there's a rule that if you're banned from a subreddit you're not allowed to go and start a new subreddit with the same theme, as that is considered ban evasion. It's a great rule and makes perfect sense. The problem with that is that I started my subreddit before I even went into r/Centrelink, so that shouldn't really apply to me, but here we are. Now that we're all caught up, I wish I could say that is where it ends, but no. I've had 2 sock puppets in my comments since the first video went up and I need to address that. A sock puppet is a brand new or an abandoned account used to troll or harass someone for the sake of anonymity, and so the person behind it can't be held to account. The first one I deleted after a circular argument, so I can't really show or tell anything about them. The second one I was a little more prepared for and decided to just respond as I would anyone else with a legitimate criticism before calling them out a few hours later. The exchange was as follows. Sandra Bonnie. Mods probably had attention drawn when commenters complained freaking out their stories were going to be shared. Centrelink teaches us to be paranoid. Centrelink_stories. Well, that's just the thing. As far as I can tell, no one was complaining, which I can quite easily prove because of how the comment system on Reddit works. As I state in the video, even if the mods delete comments in order to try and spin a narrative, they're still 100% visible right here. https://www.reddit.com/user/Centrelink_stories. Centrelink_stories. The other thing too is that a sock puppet under another name is still a sock puppet. I didn't delete this comment because while you're still trying to spin a narrative you're not being belligerent about it, and it's very easily dismissed with the evidence I provided. It's clear that r/Centrelink wants me gone for some reason, but the thing is that I haven't broken any rules on here or on Reddit, while you have broken several in your attempts to silence me. The good thing about situations like this is that everything comes out in the wash, and the more you try to discredit and / or shut me down with false information, the deeper of a hole you're digging for yourselves. YouTube channel names can be changed on the fly, so I'm not going to be blurring this one out. I actually suspect that the channel name being a first and last name, more than likely totally random, to be a trap, so they can try and claim that I doxed them. The problem with people that use sock puppets is that they want you to get angry and say or do something stupid so they can screenshot it and gallivant around sharing it with people. Granted, on the surface it seems that I'm doing that to them, but do keep in mind that these people have been harassing me for going on 4 days now, with false accusations, seemingly banning me to get my subreddit banned and now sending me sock puppets. All of this because I started a subreddit for people who wanted, and I repeat again, for the people in the back, the people that wanted to share their first-hand experiences with Centrelink to be further shared on platforms like this, because the system is very much broken and the only way it's going to get changed is if it's openly and honestly discussed. I seriously have better things to do with my time than dealing with these idiots, but they just want to keep stirring the pot. If I can't get the Centrelink_stories subreddit back, then that's not really an issue for me. There are other ways to do what I set out to do, but I'm not going to be intimidated by a group of power-hungry gatekeepers that can't handle someone else having a similar platform. Don't go and cause any trouble for r/Centrelink or anything like that. They've dug their own hole with their actions and everything will come out in the wash.